Did it anyway. Knocked my hand. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, no, we're going to get without the music then.
It's me you're looking for.
We found you. Welcome to Lower Stock Community Podcast.
Hello.
And we're here all alone, the three of us, because we're closed today. It's Thursday. We don't normally record on a Thursday. Had a few technical issues yesterday.
Did we?
Apparently.
Shh. The kids don't need to know.
What? It was technical. It was human error.
It was a technical error. Yeah. Because technically
human.
Yeah. I mean, technically human. Thanks a lot.
But, well, you know, we've had a laugh today doing what we've done this afternoon, haven't we?
Should we tell the boys and girls?
Well, we've sort of like been doing the what's on that we normally do, and we're doing it today. And we thought, because it's Valentine's Day this weekend, that there'd be lots of lovely things for everyone to go to do with Valentine's.
There is.
And we found things like Valentine's Day beach clean.
Yes.
Yay.
Lots of stuff with Valentine's Day tacked on.
Yes, that not actually romantic. Valentine's go and see Permission Homes.
Well done though. We're not knocking it.
Yeah.
That's great.
You got to sell it somehow.
Social engineering, cultural. I mean, we're totally for that. Well done.
But
Hope it works.
maybe we are just out of touch.
We're just
and that
boring.
is the modern way of being romantic.
Yeah.
Is it?
If you want people to pick up the
know.
dog turds, you've got to give out free condoms on the beach or something. You know?
What about this one I've just found?
Yeah.
Well,
You could use that if you like, but
Pick up that dead dolphin and you get some oysters for later. You know. Deal.
Yeah.
Oh, dead dolphins. I mean, that's sorry.
do we get dolphins off our beach? We don't,
They're just washing up all over the place, aren't
Are
they?
they?
Apparently. Yeah.
What?
Have you not heard about this?
No.
Yeah. Or
What, from the North Sea as well?
someone told me.
well, no, we were watching the thing yesterday, weren't we? There was a point in time where whales were washing up on the sea, or sea life. It was to do with the Hadron Collider, wasn't it? Is that what you're thinking of?
No, I'm not thinking
No?
about CERN messing with the planet's magnetosphere and people just going, you know, and, Antarctica. And no, this is more
Actual recent thing.
a dolphin actually appeared on the beach in Pakefield.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty certain.
Bit lost.
I thought you two would know about it, and I thought actually one of us had already mentioned it this week, so I'm really confused. I thought,
Not me.
did you tell me
Wasn't
this?
me.
Someone's told me this.
Did you dream it?
I probably did, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably just dreamt about dolphins. And
I watched a film on dolphins the other day. It was
Yeah.
a nice
They're
romantic
alive.
film. It was a good film.
They're weird in
That was
reality,
the
aren't
film.
they, dolphins?
Flipper. What was it?
Oh, it was just a soppy film.
A soppy
It,
film.
it
with
was
a
one of my
dolphin.
soppy films. Yeah,
You
two
watched-
dolphins called Bogey and McCall.
Bogey.
Bogey and McCall. Yeah.
Oh.
Damien Hirst came in and ruined it.
You want to watch that? What is it? That LSD documentary on dolphins. That's a trip, quite literally.
What?
Have you not seen this, Kit? Like do you know the video
Thought I
game
would have heard about this.
Echo the Dolphin?
Yeah.
That's where the
From
dolphin.
the Master
there's a
System.
there's a real dolphin called Echo, right? But there was a scientist that was experimenting with dolphins. I won't go into it because it's a bit weird.
What, was he doing something with his blowhole?
Well, there was a woman that was
I saw
the dolphin's
this.
caretaker,
Yes.
and she used to have to sexually pleasure the
Yes.
dolphin to get it to
That was
relax.
That was funded by NASA, wasn't it?
Yeah, and they did all these.
Yeah.
They had like all.
Well done, NASA.
So the scientist
Why
in
can't
charge.
someone get me to relax in the same way?
The scientist in charge of it was like one of these guys that would lock himself in a chamber, you know, like the water pressure chambers where you just sit and listen to water and relax.
Yeah.
And he'd take a load of LSD.
Sensory deprivation.
Yeah, that's it. He'd take a load of LSD before doing it.
Yeah.
He'd just jump in there and just be like, "Hey, now we're on a trip," you know. And it had dolphins involved somehow. Yeah, it was a very, very strange documentary. But
Where did you see
Well,
that?
hang
I
on.
watched it on 42.
I watched it on YouTube. There's loads of documentaries about it.
Oh,
'cause it's
really?
like-
Where
Yeah.
did the dolphins, when he did the trip in the sensory depth chamber,
I think he was giving dolphins LSD. Don't quote me on that. Though.
Where did the dolphins come into it there? They weren't in there with him, were they?
No, he had like this. He had like this flooded building that had a dolphin in it. It was weird, man.
Yeah.
Like,
I can't tell if you're talking about the trip or if you're talking about
no, the
what
actual
this
reality.
weirdo did.
Yeah, what the
Yeah,
weirdo
it was,
did.
yeah, it was a real thing, and NASA
Yeah.
funded the
You
experiment.
need to look it up. It's very interesting.
I do, yeah.
Or funny.
Yeah, it is funny. It's a
Yeah,
bit weird, and it's a bit like, what the hell were they doing? But yeah,
And it's NASA, so whatever it is, it's something else.
Yeah.
You know, NASA means to deceive.
And it was in the 60s, wasn't it? 50s or 60s, something like that.
Yeah,
It's quite a long
something
time
like
ago. Yeah, well, 42 said about it, so it must be true.
I only literally heard about it because somebody was like, "Did you know what Echo the Dolphin was based on?" And I was like, "No," and it's like, "Oh right, yeah, this video game I had as a kid, and now it's like some weird dolphin that actually existed that some woman used to, whatever."
Well, the military have tried to bend intelligent animals to their will to use them for, put a load of dynamite up a pigeon's bum, fly it into an encampment.
Was there a famous instance where the Russians were training dogs to bring explosives to tanks? Because they trained them on their own tanks, the dogs were bringing them back and blowing their own tanks up rather than the enemy ones.
Bloody hell. Sorry, I mean, oh no.
Blimey.
Yeah, flip.
Yeah.
And
being a silly goose.
Oh yeah.
Just not that we should laugh at dogs blowing up, but the idea of just military people being a bit silly.
No, we shouldn't.
Well, I've thought for a long time that spiders work for the NSA. That's just me, though. I think they are watching me.
They put the spy in spiders.
They're always watching me. The spy in spiders. And I put the dirt in spiders.
The dumb one.
Oh, cool. So,
but I never know what to believe.
People pleasuring dolphins. Great.
Yeah.
On LSD.
Didn't know we were going to hear about this today, did you guys?
I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't have watched the documentary.
I thought you were going to say if you hadn't done it for a second.
And send it to you.
You thought what? I've done it.
Well,
it wasn't me.
I would have believed you if I would have given it.
No, I was not that woman.
That's not what Kit's dream was.
I didn't have a dolphin, I had to do it on a penguin. Got similar results.
Kit, your dolphin washing up on the beach was not exposed to any of this.
It's time. Yeah. It does come from me. I'll be back in a minute. Yeah. Apparently 3 washed up. They're all up for it. No, apparently 2 more. I'm obviously getting the news from people. This is from a friend who lives in Pakefield, so that apparently 2 more have washed up.
When did you just find that out?
Comment below. This is yesterday.
You just suddenly chimed in with there's 2 more. Did you?
It's like it just because you looked over there at your phone,
just taking out dolphins.
I thought you'd had a message come upon. Oh, you got? Is that the?
The corner's here.
That was a clap of anger, frustration. But anyway,
no, it's just the clap. Oh, hello.
Hello.
I haven't got the clap.
Well, technical problems again.
We did.
we did, but we're back.
What are we talking about? Benefit fraud?
No, well, while the camera was off, we were. But not from you. No one around here is defrauding the benefits system. Get that straight right from the start.
Isn't it? I knew it was you.
We were talking about dolphins, but we should probably move on from
that. Move on from dolphins.
Oh, dolphins on Pip and... Anyway.
Now me boom arm keeps... Oh, this is a disaster.
Oh, look, that'll be a helpful book.
Well, that
Understanding ADHD, Autism, Dyslexia and Dyspraxia.
Well, I thought that'd be great because it's very easy read.
Oh, nice.
I thought I'll leave it here. So if you want to know...
Pick a random page, read it.
It's a very small book and it's very easy to read. Easy to read. So if you want to come in the Unity Centre and get a little bit of understanding, that's the book. Can't take it away, though. You have to read it while you're in here. Buy yourself a cuppa.
I was diagnosed with dyspraxia in school, but I haven't really had any kind of update on that or anything.
No. Dyspraxia used to be called clumsy child syndrome.
It did,
back in the day.
That was called that when in the 80s as well, from what I remember.
Yeah. Well,
I think I'm mildly dyspraxic sometimes.
Maybe.
I know loads of dyspraxic.
Jake's dyspraxic.
I still can't write correctly with a pen. I struggle writing with a pen, which is ironic considering what I do.
He's a writer.
For years, they used to give me these weird little triangular things that they put on pens and pencils to try and make me hold a pen correctly. And I've never been able to hold a pen correctly. I can still write just fine, but I don't hold it in a normal way.
Yeah, Jake couldn't. We got those thick felt tips that's under there. I had to get everything thick.
Joe from the writing group bought me what are they? The fancy pens. I can't think what the heck they're called.
Parker? They're the only pens I can think of.
No.
Parker pen?
Whatever.
They're not thick though.
Whatever they are, I can't think what they're called. It was a really lovely gift and they're lovely pens, but when I wrote with them, I just get ink all down one side of my hand because I can't lift my hand from the page.
Like a fountain pen.
Yeah, it wasn't a fountain pen. They're
the cartridges. I had them at school.
Oh, they're a famous name of pen.
Sharpie?
That's it. Sharpies.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
was it?
Yeah, three Sharpie pens. But yeah.
Yeah.
They're lovely pens, but
they are,
they just ink my hand out whenever I write with them.
Well, when Jake was younger, I tried to get him not diagnosed as such, but I tried to get somebody to confirm to me there was something wrong with him.
Yeah.
And that sounds a bit bad, doesn't it? But he was a very, very happy child. And when it came to schooling, he still didn't know how to count. He didn't know his colours. And I kept going down the education department, and they were telling me he's just a happy, playful child that's not ready to learn yet. And I was like,
not ready to learn.
no, I thought this is not right. And they wouldn't listen. But back in the day, I mean, this is the 80s. No, it wasn't. It was the early 90s. Learning disabilities, autism, that wasn't really a big thing, was it? People didn't understand it. So but I just knew something wasn't right. And then when his brother, who was 13 months younger, started counting and knowing his colours and was far more ahead in things with him, I kept going down the education department. And I think Jake was about 8 or 9, where somebody gave me a paper on dyspraxia to give to the teacher about her daughter. And I said, what's dyspraxia? And she went, have a read. So I read it. And I just thought, that might as well have said a biography of Jake.
Yeah.
It was everything about Jake. So I took it in and I showed the teacher and I said, who's this? And she read it. She went, Jake. I went, yeah. And they're trying to tell me that nothing was wrong. And then when I got him assessed, I took him privately in the end to get him assessed, because I kept thinking there's definitely something not right here. But he's so smiling and so cuddly. And so I took him privately to get him assessed for autism and dyspraxia. And they said, on a scale of 1 to 10, he's about an 8. And they were all... and I also got told, right, he can't be dyspraxic because we can't afford him to be. I was actually told that because up until the age of 11, if they were this was back in the 90s, so this might have changed.
You can't have that wheelchair man whose legs don't work.
Exactly.
We can't afford it.
Yeah. They said if he is diagnosed with dyspraxia, they would have to give him a laptop to work with at school.
Yeah, my teacher
and they
wanted
can't
to
afford
get me a laptop. Yeah, that was one of the things he was a brilliant teacher, a teacher called Mr. D'Souza, absolutely amazing teacher. But he really worked hard to try and get me a laptop and they wouldn't do it. Yeah.
No. There's some great teachers out there, isn't there, for the kids and things like that.
I mean, the big giveaways for me was
good on you teachers that do that.
Yeah, definitely. The writing, I couldn't ride a bike and I couldn't kick or catch a
Yeah.
ball. If someone threw a ball at me, it hit me in the face. I
Yeah.
couldn't catch it at all. But as I got
Santa's little
older...
helper.
Can we try that? Can you still do that?
No, I can catch a ball now. believe it or
Darn,
not.
that'd be
I've
funny.
never ridden a bike though. Never ever in my
Really?
life. Yeah, I've never ridden a bike.
What about swimming?
Yeah, I could swim.
Can
yeah.
you?
Yeah, I never had trouble with that either.
Yeah.
I was always good at it. But
See, Jake loves the water, but he couldn't swim because if he was thinking about his arms, whether it's like this or like that, his legs would sink. If you say legs, Jake, he'd start kicking his legs. His arms would just stop.
I was then told sometimes children who have it can grow out of it, which they think happened to me.
That you can learn to do things because it's part of your brain isn't working properly. And I learned about it, and they said to me he'll never be able to ride a bike or rollerblade because there's 2 things he really wanted to do. And I thought, you just watch me.
Yeah.
So
what
I did, we had a big large lounge. So we took everything out the centre of the lounge, took the remotes away from the telly, and he loved the telly, put his rollerblades on. So if you need, and Jake's one of those, well, when you go from A to B, you got up, you stood up, and you walked. If he'd have had anything about him on learning, he would have crawled. But you don't do crawling, do you? You get on your feet. So he'd get on his rollerblades, and after 2 weeks, he'd be going, can I put your rollerblades on? It's like, nah, because he was so good on them. And it took a while to get him to learn to ride a bike, but he loves his bike.
Oh,
so it's just persevering, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I'm one for that. When people say you can't do, and when they said to me when I broke my elbow when I was 20, I was roller skating up Cromer somewhere, I think it was, and fell over and cracked my elbow. And the nature of where the break was, they said, you'd never be able to straighten your arm again. I said, I'm 20.
What?
No one's going to tell me I can't. I'm not going to look normal. And I was 20, and I was, one of the girls I was a ladette. Was one of the girls out in the town. Thought, no one's going to tell me that I'm going to have a bent arm. So I went to aerobics every single day for a whole year and the gym every other day until I could straighten my arms and do that.
Yeah.
It hurt. It wasn't easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thought, no, I'm not having that. But there's a few things they've done like that for me and said, when I had my traumatic brain injury and I looked into that and they said the life expectancy of someone with a TBI like I had is 5 years.
Jeez.
I thought, no, don't like the sound of that. So I just started doing crossword puzzles and anything to make my brain work, to keep it functioning and that. So here I am. That was 2002. So what was that?
Yeah.
yeah. When did you stop being neuroplastic? When did those brain
It's a
cells
bit longer than
stop
5
stop
years.
growing?
My brain's working okay
Sorry.
now, and I'm about to say, what if it was 2002 and it's down 24 years ago?
Yeah.
It took me a while, but I got there.
Yep.
See, my brain goes. This is why you often see me when I'm talking. I'll look up at the ceiling or I'll look away because I have to refocus on what I'm saying, not look at the person. But yeah, 24 years. Oh, I'm quite pleased I did that without writing it down.
Yeah, well done.
Hey,
Yeah, and then I started.
I'm sitting here like I wasn't even thinking about it. What is it? What's that number? I can't get it.
I've never been good at maths, never. And then I was always that child at school. The teacher would explain everything on the board, and then you'd have the kids sitting there thinking, "What?"
Yeah,
that was me.
That's me
Switch
too.
off.
So they'd
Yeah,
explain it again, and then you'd still be sitting there thinking, "What?"
wow, we were all the same child
Yeah.
at school.
Wait.
But then teachers don't help you, or like I've said before, my English teacher once said to me, I'd never ever accomplish anything. So she was the first person I sent a book to because I was like,
Yeah,
you know, like you can't do anything
What did you
because
si-
you don't help me.
What did you sign it with in the front page?
I didn't. I should have done.
But sometimes that gives you the kick up the bum that you need to think, right, I'll show you.
Yeah.
Yeah, too right.
Is that-
Everybody needs that.
I was
in their
rubbish at
life.
maths, and when we had to take our mock exam, you had to get 40% to be entered into the real exam. I got 18%. And Mr. Richards, his name was, from Claydon Secondary School in Galston, he said to me, I'm still going to enter for the exam because I know you can do it.
Oh,
I not only
Wow.
didn't pass, I did it with a grade 4. So I was
Wow.
1 up from the bottom grade. So all these are going, oh, I got a 1, I got a 2. I'm going, yes, I got a 4.
Yeah. I should have even done
just
this.
having that
Shouldn't it?
belief in you is like, yeah.
It made me, because it's the first time someone had believed in me in a long lot
It's
of
amazing
years.
how much contrast there can be between teachers. Like,
What was that guy's name?
Mine, Mr. Richards.
Richards.
Mr.
Alan,
Richards.
Mr. Alan Richards.
Mr. Alan Richards.
Yeah.
Well done.
And he's still
God bless
going.
you.
I don't think he's teaching anymore, but he's still with us. And he was such a lovely teacher, and but giving me good memories of school and him. You know, the teachers you remember are the ones that do something like that, or the ones that are really,
horrible,
really strict. That
Yeah.
you'd be terrified to be sent to. But I was a good girl, so I was never sent to I was often sent out of the class for talking, believe it or not. Shy me. But
I would sometimes walk into a lesson whistling or singing something, and I'd just get out, and I'd just turn around, whistle out, door would close, and I'd be outside for an hour.
The
That
worst
literally
one
happened
that's
more than
always
one
stuck
occasion.
with me is a teacher. I laughed at a joke a friend told me when we were supposed to be concentrating, and I was the one that got in trouble. I was
Yeah.
like, but I was just
Yeah.
laughing at what
What
he
you
said. Like,
yeah.
I once got sent out for smiling at one of my friends, but my back of my head was facing the teacher, and she thought I leant back in my chair and gone or something like that. I didn't. I just leant back and smiled, and she threw me out. And I argued my case. She went, "No, I know what you're like." Just took me out, and I was like,
These things always come to bite you back in the
they
bum.
do, yeah.
"Well,
When you're a bit of a class clown, you always get it. I
Yeah.
imagine there's something else we all have in common as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what are you talking about?" Yeah.
Well, I wasn't a class clown as such, but I did talk a lot. And one of my reports did say, if Jacqueline spent as much time on her schoolwork as she did staring out the window, she'd get much more accomplished. Something like that.
I was a class clown.
Yeah.
I used to get in trouble because I didn't have a filter, so I'd just say whatever
Yeah.
was on my mind, and you can't say that. I remember my record of making a supply teacher cry was literally walking into the room. Because I made fun of their name. That was like enough, apparently. And yeah, then I was in trouble. Her surname was Willows, and I changed it to Swallows.
And then she,
And then
and she
she got
cracked.
really upset, and I was just like, "Oh, it's just a joke." You know,
Yeah.
I thought it was funny. Like you don't think about hurting people's
Whoa.
feelings when
Oh,
you're
when you're
young,
a
do you?
kid,
You
no.
just-
not
do you
at
think,
all.
But do you think she snapped because she'd heard it so many times, or do you think she'd
No,
literally
I
just been
was-
in the airing cupboard
She'd
with
never
the
heard it
headmaster?
before. I'm incredibly inventive. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Probably the second one.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
got that
Definitely the
annoyed.
second
Yeah.
one. Oh dear.
Teachers don't do that sort of thing, do they?
My detention teacher was great. My detention teacher was Mr. Want. He was a hippie. We always used to joke because he'd go sit in his car at lunchtimes. You could see him smoking weed in his car
Oh.
every time. And he'd come in and he'd just go, "Mr. Thorne, detention again." He's like, "You don't attend lessons, but you're always here on time for detention."
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, he'd always let us go early though. It was chill.
Don't tell anyone. Have some of this.
I was a goody two shoes because I don't think I ever got put in detention.
What?
Sent outside the class for talking or singing, but no detention.
Detention's why I always got my homework done.
Yeah, same.
I'll just do it now.
Because you can concentrate then, can't you?
Yeah. Might as well do something when you're there, I suppose.
That's it.
They're not allowed to give detention nowadays, are they? Or they have to give prior notice for so many days and they're only allowed to keep them for so long.
You need a personal assistant and
a
lawyer.
If you're in detention, like you make
CCTV.
you'd make detention friends. You'd have friends that were also always in detention.
Yeah.
So, I'm my new crew. My detention friends. I was about to say dimension friends, wasn't I?
I'd love to have some dimension friends. I wish they'd come back.
Dimension friends, like in the
they're doing LSD with dolphins.
The newer Jumanji films, where they're in detention and they go into the game.
I've already seen
Another
the original.
dimension.
The new one's like a video game. Isn't
Yeah,
it,
but
the
it's
new one?
really good. I didn't think I'd enjoy it because I love
It's
the
got
first one.
Jack Black and The Rock in
Yeah.
it, isn't it? Which instantly just makes me go.
No, it is so funny.
I don't like either of them.
Yeah.
Jack Black's talented, but he's annoying. And The Rock, I think he's
It's the same guy in every film.
He's the epitomisation of a lot of things that are wrong in Hollywood. Everybody talks about The Rock, hates
You
him.
ever seen the jokes about him just lying about everything?
I think he's
like,
alright.
He went to some place and said, I've never been here before. And then someone pulled up a tweet and was like, you were banging on about this place like 4 years ago. What do you mean? Like,
Well, the reason
weird.
the Jack Black character is good in the Jumanji
girl?
films is because the girl in detention, she's one of those that hair's just so, makeup's just so, and everything. And when she goes into the game, she's this short, dumpy bloke with a beard. So that makes it funny.
Yeah,
it does make
the
it
concept
funny.
of that is good.
I didn't think I'd enjoy it because I loved the first film so much. But
The first one's amazing.
I really enjoyed it.
Good on Rob
The first
Williams.
one's better, though, right?
It's different.
It's got to be. The first one's amazing. Such a good film.
Yeah,
I've only seen bits of the first one.
Well,
I've
the
not
first
seen
one,
Yeah.
the first one, Jumanji comes into our world.
Well, it's a board game in the first
It's a board
one, isn't
game,
it?
Yeah.
and that comes into their house.
Well, it does kind of, but he because the guy that plays the game, which is Robin Williams when he's a kid, he gets lost
He
in
goes
the
in
game.
it, yeah.
And then when the other kids find the game, he comes out. And then when they're playing the game, bits of, like you were saying, bits of Jumanji then come out into the world.
it, where it's
depending on what you
yeah.
roll and what
Yeah,
space you land on. Like there's one bit where they summon a big bunch of spiders in and they have to deal with them. And there's a stampede that comes rushing through town.
I remember. Those are the bits I remember.
Yeah, they're all good. But the second and third one, they go into the game, so they're actually in Jumanji, and they look completely different to what they do when they're in detention.
Right.
So it's good. And then So I was pleasantly surprised at that.
I'll probably give it a watch at some point.
Yeah.
It's bound to be on like Netflix or something.
Oh
isn't it?
yeah, well we watched it fairly recently. This is sort of last year, I think.
My nose just won't stop running. I'm sorry.
Modern films.
It's that time of year, isn't it?
There's not much I want to see modern stuff that I could think of.
28 years later.
Oh, is that good?
Everyone keeps talking about that, and apparently I've seen it, and I can't remember it. What's it about?
I've seen the original, 28 Days Later. That's like where the
28
world...
days.
There's a virus and they'll become zombies, isn't it? But they're not like actual zombies.
The animal rights activists break into the lab, the monkey bites them, that gets released, and then the whole of the UK gets swamped within a month, 28 days.
Yeah.
Cillian Murphy wakes up out of a coma, and then he's walking through London, it's derelicts, and then he gets attacked, and then the black girl finds him.
Is that the first one or the second
Yeah.
one?
That's the first. It's 28
That's actually
days
a good
later.
film.
And then you got
I don't
28,
remember it.
28 weeks later, which was
Which
Robert,
one?
Friday
Robert
afternoon.
Carlyle goes
Second
from
film, I reckon.
France back to the UK 28 weeks later after quarantine because all the infected are starving. And then there's another infection because Robert Carlyle's wife, who lost it at the beginning of the movie, somehow survives getting bitten, but she's infected, and he kisses her, then he gets infected, and he chases his kids for an hour and a half, which is weird. And then you've got...
The new
You
one.
thought you'd have 28 months later, but they skipped that for some reason. Now you've got 28 years later.
And isn't it like actually 25 years after the first film? So they should have done 28 years. They should have waited a bit.
Don't know, I
Like,
haven't seen it.
Yeah, because...
After all that, I haven't seen the new one.
No,
I'm
but I
sorry.
mean, I'm talking about the release of the film. Like 28 days later, it came out in 2002, I want to say.
Something like that.
So
wasn't
really,
it?
they should have waited until it was 28 years later and then released it then. That would have been great.
Well, what
publicity.
year would that be though?
About 2028, I would think.
Well, it
Or
was 20,
no,
2030.
no, it'd be 20. Yeah, 2030. Yeah,
Oh no!
yeah.
Oh
It's
no!
going to actually
I
happen.
was gonna say they're actually it's the I wish we hadn't brought this up now.
Giving Kit nightmares now.
So what are the films you like? I like
Yeah.
sci-fi. I do like sci-fi.
Fantasy
stuff.
for me, I think.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings, Pirates of the Caribbean. They're my two favourite films.
I like Pirates of the
Pirates
Caribbean.
of the Caribbean.
I love Pirates of the Caribbean. It's
Yeah, I
just
like-
silly. Pirates
Yeah.
of the Caribbean's one of those, like, whereas Lord of the Rings is my highbrow film.
You're a movie.
Pirates of the Caribbean is like-
I see you as more of the movie buff than everybody else. And you very rarely talk about Pirates of the Caribbean, not just pirates.
Yeah, no, I don't. I don't know why. It's a good film. I love them. CGI in those films has never been beaten. Like,
Really?
yeah, have you seen them before?
I've seen the first one.
Oh, the third one, Davy Jones, or he's in the second one as well, I think. Davy Jones, the way he looks compared to anything that comes out now, I go back and I'm like, how the hell is CGI so crap in films now? When you go back and you watch that film,
Jurassic
you see how
Park
good it
still
is.
looks good.
Yeah, Jurassic Park still looks good. But they peaked with that film because Davy Jones, his whole ship, all of his crew are like connected to the ship. They have this whole thing where they get part of the ship, part of the crew, but they're all like covered in barnacles and stuff. Davy Jones himself is like part squid, so his beard is like tentacles and stuff.
Yeah.
But he looks amazing. And when
He
you
does
watch
look
it
good.
back, you think,
Yeah.
looks great. And then you see like a new film comes out and they'll CG something and you just think, that looks like it comes from 1990s. Like, what's going on there?
Yeah.
Really weird. But they're good films. I'll have to bring them in one time. All of them
I think we've
are
actually
kind of
got them
good.
all in a bucket of
we probably have
To be honest.
got all the DVDs
the first
again.
three-
6 versions of Taken.
They're going. But I mean,
Oh,
we
that's
send
good.
DVDs at 10p each. Somebody bought £6 worth the other day, and we have a couple of chaps that come in. And nearly every time they come in, they buy 10. So they all go. They
There's
go
some
quite
video
quickly.
games in there, by the way, we need to take out.
Oh
'cause they're
yes.
worth more.
Oh, are they?
Ah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Well, tomorrow, one of my jobs I want to do tomorrow, if I'm still in the right mood, is, you know, as you go in the back room and there's that, you go in the back room and there's those shelves.
Shelves?
As you go in, they're on your, that side.
On the left?
Yeah.
On the left.
Shelves on the left, yes.
I'm waving.
The shelves.
Like Jack, are they lovely?
I thought
Oh, yeah.
she thought you were flipping out to the crowd then. From my angle here, it's just like, whoa, that's a bit wrong.
Yeah. No,
It's that.
No.
Not that.
that's because I was that way.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to take everything off those shelves tomorrow.
Okay.
Unless a crisis walks through that door that I've got to deal with, I am going
Well,
to take everything
I
off
was
those
gonna say, we've
shelves.
got
Stick around.
Full of them.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you stay here long enough,
Yes,
that
it
one
will.
will tell, or someone will
So-
just walk through the glass.
Well, then, if a crisis walks through the door, I'll have taken it all off there. So that's your job for the afternoon to put it all back again.
What if a crisis actor walks through the door?
I just,
28 hours later.
yeah, I just want to
Yeah.
sort through it and get rid of a load of stuff so we've got some shelves we can use, because there's loads of I don't even know what's up there now. So much stuff has been like, I don't know where to put this.
We actually don't, do we? We need to, like, I don't know, call forth the entire local populace and have a clear out. Literally go through every single item. Have a stock check.
Yeah.
We haven't got 6 years.
Well, I was going to say,
Yeah.
I'm going to do
We'll have
that.
to do another stock check by the time we finish it, because people
Oh
have just
my
dumped
God, how
stuff.
many
Yeah.
bottles of wine would we need to drink to be getting through that?
Don't know, but if anybody has any surplus wine out there they wish to donate,
Yeah, we'll
with
take
the wine
that.
still in it.
Yeah, we'll go through the donations.
Donate
when
it
the
now.
centre is shut, we close the centre every so often.
Yeah.
Get out the wine and start sorting donations. So
Yeah.
much fun.
So if you want to join us for that,
Donation party.
yeah,
All in good fun.
yeah.
But yeah, the things that we do to try and make
Sip and sort.
yeah,
We're gonna have a sip and
super
sort.
sort party.
What about
Well,
you,
it
Jack?
works.
What films did you say you liked? Science fiction, did you say?
I do like science fiction, yeah, and I don't think there's been that many good science fiction ones
No.
come out recently.
Not for a long time. No.
But
Christopher
when-
Nolan's on holiday.
I
when
have to
I
admit,
did-
I don't like that many of his films.
Okay.
Everyone loves them, don't they? But I'm like,
I don't know who he is.
Christopher Nolan.
yeah.
I obviously probably would if I saw a
Did you
picture
do
of
the
him.
press-
The Dark
Prestige.
Knight trilogy,
I haven't
Inception.
seen. Oh, Inception. I've seen.
Did you do Prestige?
Interstellar.
Was Prestige him?
Don't think
That was
so.
a
He
good
did
film.
Memento.
Interstellar's okay. I didn't mind that. Dark Knight, I like the second one. The one with Heath Ledger.
Jackson to like rom-coms.
I love rom-coms as well.
Why not have a science fiction rom-com?
Well, yeah, you can do. Yeah, I do like my rom-coms.
We'll just
the
tack
soppy
Valentines
films.
down a space film.
What's your top 3 or 5?
My very, very favourite soppy film rom-com is called Always. And it came out round about the same time as Ghost. And it was on the similar sort of thing where
80s.
he dies.
Oh, really?
But instead of Ghost, she's trying to get him... He's in
ascend.
limbo. So she's trying to get him to heaven.
Oh, okay.
When she finds out that he's actually there. He has to release her to another man. And it's just like the way he does
no.
it. Oh,
You have
it's,
to move on.
it is just, and he doesn't want to start. It's Richard Dreyfuss and Holly Hunter.
That sounds good, though.
It
The
is
concept
such a
is
great
really
film.
good.
I was going to say, do you know what? Because I believe in reincarnation. I also believe that spirits, because I know enough people now that have had experience of paranormal of spirits being around. So there's something going on that isn't physical, that we can't see, hear, or touch, or feel. Hello, spirits, if you're watching. they hang around to watch over the family and stuff. What happens there when the partner finds someone else?
Yeah.
Do they just sod this?
I know, it's a completely different kind of thing. But that's the concept in the Spawn comic books, isn't it? The whole reason when he comes back 5 years later, his wife is remarried. And that's why he goes berserk.
Right. But anyway, we better pack this up because
that's a good thought to go out on.
So when you see when you went past the glitch, we had to stop it and pause it. We hope it goes smoothly.
Glitch? What are you talking about?
We had to pause it.
It was smooth.
And then someone phoned up and unpaused the film, and then off it went.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you once again. All three of you.
We appreciate it.
We do appreciate it.
Like, share and subscribe.
It gives us...
No, we've been a year and a half. No one said that yet. Yes.
How did that happen? Did you... You didn't... It's the spirits. It's the spirits just pressed that because none of us did. I just moved that and it set it off. Anyway, at least it was the right one.
It was good. It was good timing that.
Well, obviously planned. But anyway, bye.
See you later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.